scandal of the killing of these unborn children and calling it choice. Mr. Speaker, there is nothing whatsoever benign or caring or generous or just or compassionate or nurturing about abortion. Earlier, one of our colleagues called abortion healthy for the child. Abortion dismembers children piece to piece. Planned Parenthood's own fact sheet talks about D&E abortions done in during the second trimester period. Have you ever seen what a D&E is? The doctor goes in with forceps and this device and literally hacks that baby to death. Planned Parenthood itself says it takes 10 to 20 minutes to literally dismember that child. Then there's the shots in the heart. There's a group called late-term abortion and a doctor right here in this area that on perfectly healthy babies gives them cardiac sticks with either feticide poison or a burst of air which kills the unborn child. So it is not healthy for children, and we know for a fact it is not healthy for women either. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Pence's amendment simply seeks to end U.S. taxpayer complicity with this massive violence against children. Who we back, who we subsidize does matter. Not just what, but who. Planned Parenthood does 330,000, more than 300,000 abortions each and every year. Each and every year. They are the largest provider, about a fourth of all the abortions in the United States. It is child abuse. It is time to take a second look at Child Abuse Incorporated. Support the Pence Amendment. I yield back.
For what purpose the gentlewoman from California rise?
Move to strike the last word.
The gentlelady is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You know, I had really planned to speak about something else, but the gentleman from New Jersey has just put my stomach in knots. Because I'm one of those women he spoke about just now. I had a procedure at 17 weeks, pregnant with a child that had moved from the vagina into the cervix. And that procedure that you just talked about was a procedure that I endured. I lost a baby. But for you to stand on this floor and to suggest, as you have, that somehow this is a procedure that is either welcomed or done cavalierly or done without any thought is preposterous. To think that we are here tonight debating this issue when the American people, if they are listening, are scratching their heads and wondering, what does this have to do with me getting a job? What does this have to do with reducing the deficit? And the answer is nothing at all. There is a vendetta against Planned Parenthood, and it was played out in this room tonight. Planned Parenthood has a right to operate. Planned Parenthood has a right to provide services for family planning. Planned Parenthood has a right to offer abortions. Last time you checked, abortions were legal in this country. Now, you may not like Planned Parenthood. So be it. There's many on our side of the aisle that don't like Halliburton. And Halliburton is responsible for extortion, for bribery, for 10 cases of misconduct in the federal database, for a $7 billion sole source contract. But do you see us over here filing amendments to wipe out funding for Halliburton? No, because frankly that would be irresponsible. I would suggest to you that it would serve us all very well if we moved on with this process and started focusing on creating jobs for the Americans who desperately want them. I yield back.